Hello friends, we are discussing about the nutrition in animals. So in previous video we discussed about the first step of nutrition, that is ingestion, and we started the discussion about the digestion. Already we saw the digestive system and its parts of a human digestive system. Now we will going to discuss the further parts. Yesterday we interacted with each other about the first organ of our digestive system. We know that our digestive system starts from our mouth, and mouth includes the teeth, tongue and salivary glands. Yesterday we discussed about the teeth and different types of teeth as well as salivary glands and its location. Now today we will discuss about the next organ, that is the tongue. The tongue is the muscular organ. Tongue helps to mix the saliva in the food. It also helps to push the food down to the food pipe or esophagus. The taste receptors are present in the tongue and gives us the sense of a taste. You can see in this figure the location of different taste buds on our tongue. So at the tip of our tongue we can sense the sweet taste, and the back side of the tongue it is having the bitter taste buds, and the lateral side we can sense the sour and salty taste on our tongue. The next organ of our digestive system is esophagus. It is also known as the food pipe. It is the tube-like structure connecting the mouth and the stomach. It is about 30 centimeter in length. Esophagus has a powerful muscles which gently push the food down to the stomach. This esophagus contract and relax the rhythmic fashion. This facilitate the forward of a food movement towards the stomach. The movement of a food pipe happens, that movement is called peristaltic movement. So squeezing movement or peristalsis movement. There is no digestion takes place in esophagus. The next organ, next part of our digestive system is stomach. It is the J-shaped muscular thick-walled bag. Stomach is the widest part of our alimentary canal. It receives the food at one end from the food pipe and open into the small intestine from other end, and it secretes the digestive juice as well as hydrochloric acid, and emulsification of food takes place, or we can say the stomach churn the food to mix the digestive juices. The food in the stomach is churned into the semi-solid. The churned semi-solid food is called chyme. Gastric juice is secreted from the wall of stomach and mixed with the food. Gastric juice contains some enzymes and hydrochloric acid. Then next part is a small intestine. The food leaves the stomach at a certain interval of time and enters into the small intestine. The small intestine is the longest part of our digestive system. It is about 20 feet or 7 meter in length in an adult human. The small intestine is a highly coiled tube. It consists of three parts: duodenum, jejunum and ileum. And main the function of a small intestine is absorption of food. So absorption of food takes place with the help of intestinal villi. What are the intestinal villi? So the on inner walls of the small intestine, finger-like projections are there. These finger-like projections are called intestinal villi, through which the digested food is absorbed in the blood of capillaries. Then next organ is a large intestine. The digested food enters into the large intestine after a small intestine. The large intestine is wider and shorter than the small intestine. It is about 1.5 meter in length and it absorbs the water from undigested food material. Then next we will going to discuss about the digestion in grass eating animals, that is herbivores. You can see the diagram. It is the digestive system of cow, or these herbivorous animals are also called ruminants. None of the animal can digest the cellulose, which is the major component of the food eaten by the herbivores. Plant eating animals digest their food into two steps. Their stomach is divided into four chambers: the rumen, reticulum, omasum, and abomasum. First of all, half chewed food is swallowed and it then goes from mouth to the rumen, the first chewed of the stomach, the first chamber of the stomach. Here it is acted upon by the bacteria. These microorganisms digest the cellulose in rumen. Then the half digested food goes to the second muscular chamber. It is called reticulum. From the reticulum, the food is sent back to the mouth as a cut to be chewed again. It is called cud. So this cud is again sent back to the mouth and chewed thoroughly or chewed again. Chewing of the cud is called rumination, and such animals are called ruminating animals or ruminants. Examples are cow, goat, buffaloes, sheep, bison are the good examples of ruminating animals. After digestion and absorption, nutrients from food are taken to the cells in all parts of the body. The cell oxidize the food to release the energy. So this is about the digestive system of human being as well as digestive system of ruminants. Now we will discuss some questions and answers. The first question: what is the carnivorous animals? Give two examples. Animals which eat the flesh of other animals are called carnivorous animals. For example, lion and tiger. What is the function? Next question: what is the function of digestive juice secreted by the liver? Answer is the digestive juice from the liver break down the fats into tiny particles. So bile is secreted by the liver. Next question: name the organ that make up the alimentary canal. That means the list of different organ which makes our alimentary canal. So you know that our alimentary canal starts from mouth, then esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and rectum are the parts of our alimentary canal. Question number 4. Name the 4 types of teeth. So 4 types of the teeth are incisors, canines, premolar, and molars. Next question number 5. Name the 4 components, 4 compartments in the ruminant's stomach. So 4 compartments in the ruminant stomachs are rumen, reticulum, omasum, abomasum. Then we will discuss about some MCQ type question, multiple choice questions. So the first question: movement of food through the alimentary canal is called by which of these term? Again, movement of food through the alimentary canal is called by which of the term? So the options are locomotion, peristalsis, pumping, and sliding. So the movement of food in alimentary canal is called peristalsis. Second MCQ question: the liver produces which of these enzymes? The name of the enzymes options are given: amylase, trypsin, lipase, none of these. So none of these, because liver produces the bile and bile option is not given in the question. Then third MCQ: Which of these is not the part of nutrition or steps of nutrition? Digestion, excretion, assimilation, egestion. So the excretion is not the step of nutrition. Then next MCQ question number 4. Digestive juice is not secreted by which of the organ? It is not secreted by which of the organ? So small intestine, liver, stomach and esophagus. So except esophagus, all organs secrete the digestive juices. Then next MCQ question number 5. The walls of the large intestine absorb which of these? The walls of the large intestine absorb which of these? Options are cellulose, digested food, oxygen, water. But naturally answer is water. Next MCQ question number 6. Which of the following is not a part of ruminant stomach? Reticulum, anus, omasum, abomasum. So the anus is not a part of a digestive, not a part of a ruminant stomach. Then question number 7, MCQ number 7. Bile produced by which organ? So options are pancreas, gallbladder, liver and stomach. Obviously the answer is liver. So that's all for this chapter, nutrition in animal. Thank you.